Would I want more kids after this or no? I'm having one more. I'm not supposed to really, but my parents really don't know about what my doctors say, but like I'm not supposed to. They told me after this one, my doctor said that I could pass away if I had gotten pregnant before 6 years after this one. And if I do end up pregnant, the baby and me won't make it to 20 weeks. So, it'll be alright though, because I'm getting birth control. Another different kind of birth control to see if it'll work. But, like, I've, like, not tried 2 birth controls. And I did not decide to get pregnant. I'm just allergic to a lot of different birth controls and condoms. And I ended up pregnant trying the birth controls out, so that's what happened. That's probably what I'm gonna get is however you say it, because I had it for like maybe a week, and I had it for like a few months, and I was doing fine on it, but my daughter bit my arm in a certain way, so I had to get taken out. The shot, I can't do the shot. It makes my red and white blood cells go crazy. No, they want me. He recommends me getting my tubes tied after this one, because if I get pregnant before 6 years, I could possibly pass when the baby goes to 20 weeks. But hopefully, I get on a good birth control and that don't happen. I don't want to get my tubes tied. I want to be able to have 3 babies. So. Just because my C-section scar is not healed properly, and it wasn't cut properly my first pregnancy, and then I got pregnant again, and it wasn't healed properly. And so all this weight is, I'm pushing so much weight down on my old C-section scar. And, like, if I dilate or anything like that to, like, a certain point, my C-section scar was split open, and then I will pass with this pregnancy. But if I for sure get pregnant before 6 years and it's not healed properly, it's not strong enough to hold a baby, then I can bleed out and stuff like that when the scar opens again. But yeah, I was thinking about getting that IED, the T-shaped birth control. I'm 18. Oh, congratulations. How old are my kids? My scar is like all the way under here. I'm not showing my scar. I'm having a boy. My kid though is only 3. I'm having a boy. Yes, well, being pregnant does hurt my stomach a little bit. How many weeks? And how many weeks pregnant are you? And where will you give birth? I'm not telling you where I'm giving birth. I am 37 weeks, and I'm giving birth in like 2 weeks, though. Yes, I support pregnant teens, not teen pregnancy. Like, I'm not like saying, oh, you're 14 years old, go get pregnant. No. But if you are 14 years old and pregnant, that's a different situation. It's not like I'm encouraging y'all to go get pregnant at 14. I'm not saying it's a good idea either. I had a lot of problems and relationship problems at 14. Yeah, y'all don't even know. See, like, people give birth at 16. And it's a blessing to even be able to have babies. So honestly, you know, F it. But I'm not saying go get pregnant at 14 or 16. I would wait until you're stable enough. Yeah, birth control, that don't work. And like, I have my own house. My daughter has her own room. My son has his own room. My man has a job. And I don't live with my parents in a basement like half of y'all. So like, I have that too. So honestly, some people have certain different things. And pox is like a serious thing, but like, as I said, you just never know, and it takes time to honestly. And babies just come when you don't even know. And yeah. I am 37 weeks in a few days. Yeah, like, that's how mine is. My C-section scar just did not heal right. And it's, like, sideways, so. Literally, being a mom is hard. And sometimes it's just not in people's blood to be a mother. And sometimes it is. Yes, I know who the father is, y'all. That is my daughter on the wall. Eating a chocolate bunny. She is funny. No, my first baby's up there. And then I'm pregnant. My ultrasound pictures and stuff. I'll show you a picture of me whenever I was 15 and gave birth. I'll show you. I actually have a whole entire baby book of my daughter and me when I gave birth. But that was me and my baby girl when I was 15. She's a blessing. And I have like more. Let's see. Lordy, y'all. Thank you so much for the gifts. Ooh. I am not married, but soon to be. Let's see if I have any pictures in this one. Thank you so much for the gifts. I do try to follow everyone back. I'm keeping it. I will never put my kids up for adoption. I'm not against anyone that does, but I would never do that. This is my daughter at Chuck E. Cheese, like right after she turned 2. Me and my baby girl. I'm 16 in that picture. Now this is my baby girl when I was pregnant with her at 14. Thank you so much. And I do have pictures of my first baby daddy in here, but that's just because I'm not a greedy mother. And I do want to show my child that me and her dad was in love at one point. And to show her that, you know, things happen, things change, and people could still co-parent without being together. But we're not going to see that one. That was me and her dad at the time. Yeah, I was a teen mother. My parents was not supported when I was pregnant at 14, but they became. And like, here's another picture of me and her dad at the time. We're not together anymore, but he was doing his best. And like, here's some more pictures. That's him holding her. You can't really see that well. And that's me. That's me and her dad. That's her. Thank you. The dad at the time, he was 16. When I was 14 and got pregnant, he was just now turning 16. And then when I gave birth to her, he was turning, yeah, about like 17. Oh, that was really cute ultrasound picture. Oh my god, it's fading. I hate how it fades. But like, this is her when she was in my belly. That was April of 2022. That's me and her dad at the time. I did go to school while being pregnant. I did gym. I did all the fun shits. I dropped out after I gave birth because I was struggling with postpartum depression and all that goodies. And then when I got pregnant with him, I went back and I got on some school stuff, and then I finished and graduated. I am 18. Now here's a group. These are like my family members. That's her dad, my sister, him, her dad, her nana, my real mom, her uncle, my stepmom, my old friend. We don't talk no more. My dad, her aunt. That's my other sister. That's my other sister. Let's see. This is me 15, right when I gave birth to her. That's me. That's me and her. So, yeah. And this is all her, this is all her goodies from the hospital. And, like, all of our hospital stuff. And, yes, I did keep her belly button thingy. Her cord. I just noticed, like, can those things, like, dry up and stuff? Because, like, I don't know. But, yeah. I don't know. Her cord looks like it's, like, going crazy. I don't want to show this one because you can kind of see her nanas. But that's whenever she had her first bath. And that was when she had her first bath at the hospital. That was her first bath at home. We're about to get to the good pictures. No, it's not a black baby. I mean, it wouldn't matter if it was, but damn, it's not. You're good, Mama. I could tell. Thank you. This is her at 1 month. It's her at 2. And I was 15, y'all. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Y'all be like, oh. And that was tonight. She slept through the night. That was February 30th. This is her at 3 months. My little baby. 4. I don't know what that said, but I don't care. This is her 5 months. This is when she first crawled. That was, I don't know what day that was, but my baby girl was getting so big, y'all. And now she's about to be 3. My parents was not really supported in the beginning, but they are now. Not with, like, the 14 one. This is her at 7 months. And look at my baby at 8 months. Oh, my goodness, y'all. I miss her this small. And, like, I have more pictures behind these pictures. And then this is the first day she's sat up. Aww. And then, like, her standing. And that was her at 11 months. You can't really see. That's sad. And then, like, she made me a picture when she was, like, a few months old. And I put it in here just so she can see it. So, yeah. And then these. Oh. This was her when she was her first birthday party. And then that's her again with her teacher. And that's just her again. And then that's me and her. And that's when she was 2. And thank you, Kiera. She's about to be 3. And then here's a drawing. And then I wrote something. But then here's a drawing of me and her dad that I made whenever I was pregnant. So. Why did me and her dad not to stay together? Me and her dad did not stay together because he needed a lot of growing, and he still kind of does. I'm not trying to badmouth, but I'm not gonna lie. Either but it was really just a lot of DV. It was a lot of misunderstanding in the relationship. A lot of manipulation, controlling. There was just a lot. And as I said, like, being a young teen and being in a relationship, it don't really work out for some people because of those reasons. And some people are not ready to be parents at that time. So, while I was pregnant, there was a lot of DV. When I had her, there was a lot of DV. But I got out of my situation when she was almost 2. And I left a year ago. So, yeah. But me and her dad are co-parenting now. And we're okay. So, we just are not made to be together. We're not made to be together. We're not made to have any children together. We're just not it.